welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics. Now let's start the show.
Thank you. What's the deal with the Nintendo Flip? It's like the Nintendo Switch with the ground. You're probably thinking to yourself, Sam, what the fuck is the Nintendo Flip? Well, that's something I myself made up. It's not really a real established thing, but I made it up as a void, as a time, and then, I liked it, so I wanted to tell you guys about it. More Nintendo shit. Wow, this guy's got so much material to work with. I should not recommend anything to this guy because he's overflowing with new and original fucking ideas. Alright, that's the self-deprecation for this episode is out of the way. Nintendo Flip is basically, when I say that, it's this thing where, basically in terms of the 3DS and the Wii U, a little late on talking about these, I guess, but I just noticed it, a little while ago, and I thought it'd be fun to tell you guys, where basically, I feel like in the beginning, the 3DS, which was actually out before the Wii U, the 3DS was like a, how do I put it? It was, basically, it was kind of a way to somewhat demo what was going to be on the Wii U, where it was like, we're putting stuff out on the 3DS that's probably going to have some iteration on the Wii U, but it's going to be bigger and better. So it's like, you had like, it's like Mario Kart 7. It's like, well, we're going to have Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. And it's like, we're going to have Super Smash Bros. On 3DS to Super Smash Bros. On Wii U, New Super Mario Bros. 2, and then to New Super Mario Bros. U, Super Mario 3D Land, Super Mario 3D World, that whole thing. I think there was a few more I thought of at the time, but that idea where it was like we're kind of demoing what's going to come out later here, so that the people on handhelds get the kind of the nice thing of like, well, it's not going to be as big and fancy, but we're going to get it earlier, and it'll give us an idea of what's to come. And if we want to get that one on the Wii U, maybe it'll be more incentive for us to get a Wii U and get the game when it's there. And it's interesting, and I guess that makes sense to do it that way. And then they sort of flipped it over, and they started basically releasing games on the 3DS that were already on the Wii U, because the Wii U was kind of dying. They knew it was kind of dying, and instead of trying to help it live, they said, fuck it, we'll just put the stuff on the 3DS that everyone already has, and they'll just buy that. Because they had that, and they're not going to get... If they wanted a Wii U to play these, they would have gotten one by now. They didn't. We'll at least make a bunch of money on basically more or less the same type of thing on here. So we had games like Super Mario Maker was on Wii U, and then they put it on 3DS. Yoshi's Woolly World went from Wii U to 3DS, same one. We had Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U to Hyrule Warriors Legends on 3DS. I don't know if that's the same game or like that's actually a totally different game, so I guess I can't say too much on that one. But I thought there was a few more. But maybe I'm nuts. But yeah, like that idea of like it just seems so weird to me that and like crazy, where it's like, yeah, we're gonna release stuff like the thing that was supposed to kind of demo what our other like our handheld was kind of demoing what our console could do. Reversed, it flipped. It flipped, and it did a Nintendo Flip to like, hey, there's this really cool game. And we know you don't want to buy the whole fancy, expensive system to do that. So here's pretty much the same thing. Probably not going to have necessarily as much content, or at least not as impressive graphics or anything or whatever, but it's about the same thing. And you get it on the system you already have, and at least you'll give us $40 rather than, rather than the $300. So, yeah. Well, $340. $360. Whatever. Games cost a lot of money, don't they? Oh well. And that is the Nintendo Flip. And what's the deal with the Nintendo Flip? It's like the Nintendo Switch with the ground. What's the deal with Sam?
say